Guys, I'm sorry, I am seriously ashamed of myself. Forgive me. It is now cleaned. If it's cleaned, where is the after picture? GIF. New York proposes doing background checks on anyone buying a 3D printer. It's the same idiotic rep that tried this 2 years ago. I hope that people are smart enough to shoot this down a second time. They'll do anything except address the problem. What's the point? Parts can still be shipped from out of state, through the USPS undetectable and not illegal. Marvel Snap is banned, just like TikTok. Ben Bro just fell to his knee in a Walmart. Biden, Trump, and every senator plus representative who voted for this should be lucky that it was only ByteDance. If it was MiHoYo, NetEase, Tencent, or even all Chinese-owned companies, let's just say that the gotcha gooners wouldn't like it. My friend bought a new monitor today and now there's a Wojak burned in his screen. Hilarious. New monitor. Like from a store. Or new to him, lol. Obvious return if from store, otherwise that's the reason to always want to see the tech working in person or test it before paying. Some newer monitors have a diagnostic somewhere in the menus that will try to clear burn-in. This is insanely funny. The death of DEI in tech. The death of DEI programs happened when the California Supreme Court ruled it was unconstitutional to have quotas on board members. I believe that was in 2023. Tech has only ever cared about getting as many H-1Bs as possible. Nvidia CEO defends RTX 5090's high price, says gamers won't save $100 by choosing something a bit worse. Except one step down from the best isn't $100 cheaper, it's $1,000 cheaper. We got them by the balls and they can't do anything about it. Airbnb bans the use of indoor security cameras. Next, hopefully ban the $500 cleaning fee. I switched back to hotels long ago. There was a golden age of Airbnb, and it was lovely. But that time has passed. I can stay in a hotel in most cases, and I prefer a hotel like Embassy Suites. Get decent space, good service, great location, and not have to worry about stupid fucking disproportionate cleaning fees, after they have already asked you to sweep, take the trash out, and put linens in the wash. This is why I never use bottleneck calculator. Have you tried buying one 1800X3D? LOL, that is insanely terrible advice. Communities at the 50 series be like. Say the line in r/Nvidia will get you banned. Frame generation is nice in theory, but I worry that it'll be used as an excuse for companies to continue not optimizing their games. Red Note may wall off TikTok refugees to prevent us influence on Chinese users. Rumors swirl that Red Note may segregate Chinese users as soon as next week. So the source is this article that is sourcing another subreddit that is sourcing a random TikTok. Not very reliable. Quicker than the TikTok ban, tells a story in itself. Apple says iPhone 6 Plus now obsolete and iPad Mini 4 now vintage. I have an iPad Mini 4th General. That thing's been running in vintage mode for at least the past 5 years. I have an iPhone 7. I guess it will be obsolete soon. I guess the demand wasn't there, but I wish Apple kept making phones in a smaller size. Supreme Court rules to uphold TikTok ban. 9-0, pretty clear on this one that Congress can regulate foreign ownership of a social media platform. That's not an endorsement from the court that Congress should use this power, but it is clear that the legislative branch does hold that power based on the existence of things like PFUS. Europe needs to do the same with X. That shit is also cancer. Report suggests Switch 2 can play all original Switch games. It'd feel like a swift kick to the groin if it didn't play Switch games. It's crazy that this is celebrated, it should be a standard feature. Windows 95 still in production. Customer is still using this for his bookkeeping, and wanted to know if we could extract his data file and get it running, on a newer version of Simply Accounting, on his laptop. Programs like Simply Accounting 2003 are wild for how often they're used despite the lack of standardization or devs that are still alive. Had a client once where they were using Contact Pro software or whatever, the developer fucking died and left zero documentation, so trying to figure it out on a Windows 10 PC was about as dumb as you could imagine. I am mainly impressed that PC is still working, same for the HDD. AI PC revolution appears dead on arrival. Supercycle for AI PCs and smartphones is a bust, analyst says. So much for my investment in Oral-B Genius X electric toothbrush with AI. It's a thing that no one asked for that comes bundled with marketing, advertising, and privacy violations. Basically like every other bit of free software bundled with a PC or phone. Like and subscribe.